Until the end of summer, 12-year-olds Nolan and Ruby were that kind of middle school couple everyone whispered about. Too intense, too fast, too weird. She had been chasing him since the first week of 6th grade, when they were assigned seats next to each other in math. She doodled his name in every notebook, left gifts in his locker like gum, bracelets, notes that always ended with forever. She finally got him on February 13th, 2025. Nolan hadn't even realized he liked her until she smiled and said, "You're mine now. You don't get to leave." It didn't feel like a request. It felt like a spell. From that moment on, Ruby monitored everything. His phone? She knew the passcode. His lunch table? She sat beside him every day, gripping his hand at the table like she'd never let go. Anytime he talked to another girl, even just to ask for a pencil, her stare could freeze blood. Nolan didn't mind at first. He'd never had a girlfriend. No one had ever wanted him this badly. It felt special. But as summer break crept closer, things shifted. She cried when he said his family might go on vacation. She screamed when he posted a group picture on Snap with his cousin, because a girl stood too close. She scratched the word "ours" into his desk in homeroom. One afternoon in late May, he tried to end it. Her voice was calm, too calm. "You don't break up with me. That's not how this works. You promised." "I never did," he said. Ruby's eyes twitched. "Yes, you did. When you let me have you." Nolan blocked her number that night. The next morning, she was outside his house. No phone, no backpack. Just a blank stare and bloodied fingernails. "I won't let you forget me," she whispered. That was the last time Nolan saw her. That is, until summer began. Nolan's family did go on vacation, a long trip out west. They stayed in a rental cabin up in the mountains. No cell service. Quiet nights. On the third night, he heard scratching at the window. His parents told him it was a raccoon. But the next morning, carved into the wood outside was, "Forever. Even if I have to DI to prove it." The local police found nothing, until a week later when they discovered a middle school girl's body in the woods behind the cabin, decomposing. She'd been dead for 5 days. That meant she had died before Nolan saw her at the window, or thought he saw her. Back home, when school resumed that fall, no one spoke about Ruby anymore. But Nolan still gets anonymous texts. No number, no way to block. Only one word every time. Forever.